Hello everyone. In the last video or last few videos we have studied clearly how this analog read analog input scenario works, right? So in today's video we will study a special condition called if condition. Okay, so this thing, okay, is needed to do some particular operations in your code. Okay, maybe let it be analog input or digital input or analog output or digital output, whatever it is. This condition will help us to do some scenarios, right? So I mean, let's say for example you are reading the analog values. Okay, so these values can vary from 0 to 2023 from a sensor. Okay, or you are having this preset and rotating it or whatever. Okay, then you have a logic or you want something to happen. You want to say, okay, if the value is more than 512, okay, if it is more than 512, you want to do some indication. Okay, you want to alert someone. Okay, so you want to blink an LED sometimes, or you want to send a message to someone, or you want to raise an alarm. Okay, so you want to have a condition. Okay, if it is more than 500 and you have to give a command, I want these things to happen, you know. So you don't know how to do it. All you know now is reading the value and printing it. So how you can have some conditional things. Okay, here comes the very famous and very essential and very common if condition. Using if condition you can do such things. Okay, so if you know if condition, I'm sorry guys, if you know if condition by any other programming language or by any means, it is the same with the Arduino as well, so you don't need to worry that much. You can just fast forward this video and quickly watch this and you can close it. Okay, if you don't know if condition, then you can focus on this. Okay, anyway, for the sake of this tutorials I have to cover if condition as well. I will cover the way I am covering as usual, right? Okay, so if condition, okay, what does it going to do is it is going to evaluate, the if statement is going to evaluate a particular condition is either true or false. That's all it's going to do, right? Or check, it is going to check whether a particular condition is true or false. Okay, if a particular condition is true, this if condition will let the code flow get into himself. Okay, it will allow the code to get into himself. Okay, you may wonder what does it mean by getting into himself is, as you like every other blocks and everything, if condition also will have two curly braces, open and close curly braces, right? So inside the curly braces we will have the commands. Normally we write them, right? So only if the condition is true, the program can get into the two curly braces. Okay, I will explain that later, just don't worry. Okay, okay, if the scenario is true, it will allow the code to get into himself and do some whatever the commands, or in another word you can say, if the code is true, if the condition is true, the if condition will implement the commands will be implemented. Okay, if the condition is in case false, okay, it will not run the command. It's very simple. Okay, so for example, let's say your mother is saying you, okay, if you pass the exams, okay, I will give you a gift. Yes or no? Yes. So here also you are having the English word. If we convert it into a programming concept, okay, if is the if statement, okay, passing the exams is the condition. Okay, gift or getting a gift is the command. Okay, so if passing the exams, if this condition become true, that means true, this command will be executed by your mom. Your mom will give you a gift. If this condition evaluating this condition become false, your mom will not give you a gift. This command will not be given, right? Implemented. Okay, so basically what the if condition does is, it is just checking the condition true or false. If it true, it does the command. If this condition becomes false, that you don't pass the exam, it doesn't implement the command. That's all about it about it, right? It is about. So when we come to the if condition, how we write an if condition? There may be a question, right? How do you write an if condition? There are some rules. First you write the word if, okay, small letters, and then you will have two brackets, okay. Inside the bracket you are supposed to write your condition. Please notice, guys, okay. What is this? Okay, you're supposed to write your condition, okay. Then you will have an open bracket and oh, what is this, boy, and a close bracket. All good. Okay, then you may notice, okay, this open and curly braces will hold a space. There's a space between both of them, right? So a command has to be written in between these open and close curly braces, okay. So I will say command, okay. So we will have a semicolon at the end of commands, you know that, right? So one or more than commands you can write, okay. Here it is one command, you can have more than one. So this is the fundamental structure of the if condition, guys. Okay, so if I take your scenario, okay, if you pass the exams, right, so if I bring it as a condition here, okay, if condition will always, if statement will evaluate this condition, okay, and then if this pass the exams become true, it will execute a command that is in between the two curly braces. That means this two curly braces are the ownership of the if condition. Whatever you write within the two curly braces are the property of the if condition. If condition owns that, okay. So if condition, then only if this evaluation will become true, this if condition will let the program go through this command. If this is evaluated to be false, if condition will never let you get into the two curly braces. It will simply skip this everything within the two curly braces, and it will bring the program to the next line out of the curly braces. Okay, what is the next line? Somewhere here. If there is some code here, that code will run. These things will be skipped. You understood? When this will be skipped, only if the condition is false. If the condition is true, this will be implemented, then the program will go to the next line. If the condition is false, this will be skipped, and then the program is going to the next line. You understand? So okay, so command is giving gift, you are good with that. So what if I am really passing true here? True condition is here, okay. You can pass a true as well also as a condition, right? That means what? It is always true, okay. If condition will come and see, true is there, and it will always let the code go through this, okay. If you don't understand this scenario, just forget about this true thing. Just let's have the condition for the moment. Okay, guys. Okay, so I hope you understood how the if condition is going to work. So I'm holding this video here. We'll continue with the next video, right?